Hi, this is Jay Rosenberg of Arrival Capital Management with a first quarter investment update. 2009's first quarter has been one of the worst in history. Down as we speak, the S&P 500 down about 20% for the year, which in not so recent past, 20% would be considered just awful performance for an entire year, not just a quarter. Of course, the past 6 months have been anything but ordinary, and really recent history doesn't serve as much of a guide. Yesterday, of course, was a big market rally of about 6%. That rally, at the very least, showed that stocks can do something else besides go down day after day after day. But it also points to the fact that there is some real upside potential in the current market as it now exists, even with all the uncertainties and the vulnerabilities that have been shown inherent in both our financial system and the world's economic system. There's a lot of things that need to be fixed, and the low of a couple days ago of 6,500 on the Dow Jones, which a few months ago was my own personal worst case scenario, has obviously come to pass, with no guarantee that in fact stocks won't even go below 6,500. The fact that they jumped from that level up some 6% and holding steady so far today at least shows that there is money available out there from institutions, individuals, and yes, even governments that see some of the great companies of the world, and particularly of the United States, selling for incredibly cheap values based on any long-term analysis of what these companies' profits should be, what their assets are worth. Now, some companies obviously have not made it, even to today, may not make it through the end of this economic mess that we're in. But many companies will. And at some point, when things finally stabilize, there are going to be incredible values to be had. Because even if the Dow Jones recovers 5, 10, 15, even 50% over the next 6 months or a year or 2 years, that doesn't mean everything is automatically going to bounce back to their true value. In fact, I think gun-shy investors are going to leave many chips on the table, chips that an appropriately opportunistic yet prudent investment manager such as Arrival Capital can take advantage of. Now, Arrival Capital clients have certainly not been immune to this historic market decline. We have been trying to raise cash levels in client accounts since September, if not before that. And in many client accounts, cash is upwards of 30, 40, even 50%, depending on individual client needs. So that cash has both served as a cushion in the declining market, so most client accounts are not down anywhere near the level of the market averages, but also provides ammunition that can be used once things finally stabilize. In fact, I see my main job right now is to be here every day, not only managing current client positions, but looking for an inflection point in the economy as a whole, and in the individual industries and in individual companies, when things will stop going down, when business conditions will stop, or at least the level of deterioration will begin to diminish. That's what I see one of my main roles as now, and also to help guide clients in terms of the amount of cash they need, other sorts of financial protections that they need to get through this, to the other side of this incredible mess that's been created by lots of different factors that it's unfortunate, but it happened. And our role now, our duty now to our own financial futures and that of those of our family, is to look forward, not back. Look forward to what are our financial needs, what's our current financial position, how much cash do we need in case things stay bad for the next 6 months to a year, and what's the game plan to take advantage of incredibly cheap prices on the survivor companies. So that's where we are now. A good day yesterday, hopefully to be followed by a real sense of stability returning. Not 50% jumps in a day, but stability. A sense that the fragility of the system is getting better. And then I think there are going to be lots of opportunities out there. And it's not going to be only finding the smallest path-breaking technology stock or biotech stock, which has never been our style, but really companies that are brand names that have been so beaten down in retail, in technology, in healthcare, and even in the financial sector, that are going to survive and live to fight another day and ultimately thrive. Not all of them will, but that's where the analysis comes in, and the constant monitoring of both short-term trends and long-term opportunities. So again, I am happy to have the confidence of Arrival Capital's clients, and I urge anyone that needs help in figuring out their financial condition and mapping out a game plan for the weeks, months, and years ahead to contact us and see if we can be of help. Thanks for listening, and I will be in touch again soon.